So I was putting my makeup on in the car the other day, and I had this thing in my windshield, and I was, looking at myself, and all of a sudden I was noticing every line, every spot, every pore, everything, and the color of my skin, everything. And I just thought, oh my god, fucking ugly, man. And then I remembered that the day before I had pulled this down and it had reflected the light. And I actually thought I was pretty for a second. I couldn't believe it. I thought, like, that was like a really good day. You know, you have those days. And you're like, I kind of look good today. Which should be every day. Well, I, in an instant, remembered that, oh, it's the lighting. It's the lighting. I think that's an incredible metaphor for our self talk and how important it is and how dangerous it can be or how uplifting it can be, because it's all about the light. It's all about the lighting of your narrative, like how you're talking to yourself, who you believe you are, the tone even in your own head, even if you're not saying it out loud, what what you're saying to yourself. And that's why mantras throughout the centuries have always like reigned supreme, and they've lasted all these centuries because mantras are for the people who don't know how to control their own head. And so they sing these mantras and these hymns and things, which also, you can make the argument about today's music. Most of it's about people who've been cheated on, or they're missing out on something, or self depreciating in some way. And then, so you hear this song on your way to work, and then you're singing it in your head without even realizing it. And it's like a hymn in your head. Um, so you can relate with it, whatever, but you're like continually looping that program. Think McFly, think. uh, but self talk and the lighting is so important because it reminds me of that silly little story of the little engine who could. Well, I think I can. I think I can. What if that little thing was saying, God, I'm a fucking dumbass. God, I'm a fucking dumbass. I can't do it. It would have never made it up that hill, now would it? Uh, but it's all about the lighting in your consciousness. So that's why it's so important to have these self care programs to undo what your family has passed down to you. Because if you are anything like me, you've inherited so much stuff. I feel like I've inherited this big ball of knotted yarn that I have to untangle, or like these Christmas lights that I'm just stuck untangling. I've got these awesome lights, and I can't wait to decorate with them and like leave my mark. But I've got to untangle the knot first and maybe find some lights that need to be replaced, or else it's just not going to work. That's what it feels like. And I know that this is a collective thing. Like, I'm aware that everyone is dealing with this. The thing is, some people are aware of it and some people are not. Some people, on a soul level, know it. And most people are drinking and smoking and fucking and even just watching TV too much. So they don't have to look at their knotted up thing of lights because they don't even want to know how much work they've got to do. My name's Kelsey. I live just outside of Houston. I was born in Houston. And traditionally, all the big boys come to Houston with their problems because they know we have the solutions. Uh, and we do. So I'm your friend and ally, Kelsey Nicole Owens, here in Texas. And I've done a lot of sitting with my stuff. I've made the time. I've demanded that I figure this shit out because I ain't passing this shit down as much as I can handle. Sometimes you have to realize that you're gonna pass something down. America could be so great. I feel like I speak for her sometimes. Like I'm a witness in today's world of this place. It's like this experiment. Give everybody what they want and see what happens. Well, if we really are as intelligent as we say we are, if we're really as awesome as we say we are, we've got some work to do because here on the inside, I just watched these women walk to their car parked outside a Mexican restaurant. Here in Texas, they're abundant. We could be so great. And we will be. Anyways, I'm probably gonna edit this out because it's getting a little off topic. Or maybe it's perfect. I don't know. I've never even eaten here, but they have horses. I've always noticed the horses that they've got outside. I think of myself as a horse. I don't know why. I resonate with the horse. I feel for the horse. Haven't they done enough? Can you please just stop riding them, you fucking retards? They've done enough. They're beautiful and magnificent. And, I feel like a horse. Haven't enough men died bloody on the battlefield for us to earn our rights to just live? Oh, God. Haven't enough people suffered for us to fucking figure it out by now? Well, that's what I dedicate my life to. I'm gonna do my part to figure out what I can in my little quadrant. Like Amy Squirrel, love that teacher.